Well, we took a week off and we forgot how to be funny.
It's true.
I can tell a joke if you like. A horse walks into a bar and multiple people get up and leave because this is a serious danger. It makes Sam laugh, so I think that's good enough.
That'll do. Anyway.
To say 6, 7 and Hawk Tour, and that's how we do comedy in the US. So, fun thing. For anyone who isn't aware, I'm now dating Gwen.
Hi.
Or Swift.
Whoa.
Hello. I am now also dating her partner. We are a fun little triad. It's lovely. Now, you'd think that's cute and wholesome. The problem is that me and our mutual girlfriend think that 6, 7 is hilarious, and Gwen hates it. So, when the three of us are together, Gwen gets to just be in the middle of that.
It's true.
Absolute nightmare. I did the entire stream in a fugue state, and I have no memory of anything I said, but at one point I kicked myself in the balls. So, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be Scott, right? It feels fitting for us.
Scott and Ramona and their pet robot.
Yeah, it's just like the actual dynamics we have. Actually, I thought Sam punched you with... No, this is different testicle-based trauma. I feel like my life is a bit like Scott Pilgrim. Because, like, my ex, as we all know, famously cheated on me. And when I spoke to other people, I found out she did the same thing to them, and we all hate her. So, like, we just need 2 more exes, and then we have the fucking 7 evil exes.
I think both controllers are balked.
For fuck's
Oh my
sake.
god, I bought you that controller like 2 months ago! This is a universe. Oh! Wait, we can make a tower. Hop on. We got this. And we'll get up. Let's go. Gwen, your turn. Get up.
Oop.
Up to the top. Yeah!
Ah!
Aw. Ball. Ow. So, GameStop did this thing a while ago called Trade Anything Day, where you could send in anything and they would give you money.
Jesus Christ.
Irregardless of what the item was, right? And I want to do a thing at some point where I'll be like, yo, commission flash sale for 2 weeks. I will accept literally everything in return for art. I really want to just be like, do you have RuneScape currency? World of Warcraft gold? Some MMO I've never heard of and never played? A Steam game? Like, I want to accept literally everything for commission currency, right? I think that would be really fun, and I'd love to get a collection of random shit.
That could be really fun.
I was in the cross-country club.
Huh, that's pretty cool actually.
Fair enough.
The actual silence of that. Yeah, Ashley, what's the next lie? Ashley, go fast. Ashley, go very fast.
We should have picked up that bomb.
When can it test? No, don't. Ash, pause. I've been in many holes. I have a family of 7, and that's why I'm going to be climbing into Devil's Urethra. It has a body count of 50,000. No one has survived, and no one will. Oh, the going fast thing? What's wrong with me admitting that I run fast?
She does, like, when she comes around to visit, it's got a...
Yeah. So, the clubs I did, these were both during school and a few after school. I was in the History Society, which is as exciting as it sounds. I was in the chess club. Anyway, I was in the History Society for about a year, and then I got kicked out because I beat the shit out of dude. I don't know if I should share... Do I explain that, or do I just be like, yeah, actually beat the crap out of a guy? Like,
well,
what do I
we'll
do?
leave it. He deserved it.
Oh, no, he absolutely did. He kept calling me the Arsler, like, endlessly, for no reason. I think it was because I was dating for a while. We broke up after, but, like, for a bit I was dating a girl he had a major crush on. So he would just, like, call me the Arsler, like, the mentally ill Arsler, like, every chance he got.
You know, as normal, well-adjusted people do.
Yeah, and then he, fucking, one day he called me the Arsler and told me to get out of his way, so I shoved him, and he turned around to talk to me, so I grabbed his shoulders and kneed him in the stomach. And I got kicked out of the History Society. Then I was in the chess club for a little bit. because I'm a big fan of chess. And then during a lot of my break time, I was part of the tennis team.
Oh, yeah.
So that was that. And then also 2 days a week after school, I would go to a community center to learn to cook. I bit a boy in Chuck E. Cheese play tunnel as a child because I knew he was holding me hostage in the dead end. I got banned.
Kia, I need to know more. Are you still banned? Can you now go into the Chuck E. Cheese play area? Wouldn't recognise you. That's not a yeah. That's not a no. So I think you are still banned. They just won't know. It only opens to 7 Nation Army.
I have a base.
Yeah, you and about every other trans girl I know.
Thanks. Yeah, but no, I'm like the sort of person where I could just name an item and you'd be like, yeah, you know what, that sounds like the sort of thing Ashley would own. When I was a kid, until the age of like 16, I don't know why I did it for so long, I was a major kleptomaniac, but I only stole one specific item. Who would like to guess what that item was? I think it's more fun if we gamify the story. Who? Huh? We're gamifying the app lore. Chat, feel free to join in as well. No, I'll give you a hint. It is an item that I had essentially no use for.
I could be so mean.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Condoms. Get back in here.
Alright, I'm back. Is that... Sorry. So, are you calling me a virgin, or are you looping back to the time I had a pregnancy scare? Because both are accurate.
Yes.
No, it wasn't condoms. Also, how the fuck where the fuck was I getting enough condoms to be a kleptomaniac and just steal them endlessly? Like, who the fuck? Do you two need money?
I'm okay at the moment. Jesus Christ.
Are you sure? You have $3 and I have 40.
I just saw that, yeah.
Yeah, no, so I stole doorstops and it became such a problem that the school had to have an assembly asking people to stop stealing them. Because apparently the school was losing a lot of money having to replace the amount of doorstops that I was stealing. Then I had like a religious awakening when I was like 16, and by that I mean I lost someone very close to me and couldn't justify it, so I tried turning to religion for a bit, and I found out theft was a sin, and that scared the shit out of me, so I stopped. I didn't return them, but I did stop stealing more.
And then you decided to sin more.
Yeah, but being gay. If being gay is such a sin, then why the fuck did God make gay porn so fucking hard? What would you do with the doorstops? I just kind of had them. I put them under my bed. Yeah, so I'd usually just sort of put them under my bed, and I also had like little wind-up cars, and I'd like use them as ramps. She looks too much like my ex's online persona, so I kind of don't fuck with her.
The way I take the view that other people can look like that.
True. Using a snack also heals your friends. Ooh.
I feel like I should get that because I'm going to be using a lot of snacks.
You don't have any snack equipped right now and you're broke.
Shit, you're right.
I got beaten to death.
My love, you're dying. Get up. I don't have enough health to give you, I'm sorry. Get some money. Oh, she's gone. I miss my wife, Sam. I miss her a lot.
I love that Sam's just there with a knife.
Sam, can you smite me down? I don't want to live without her.
I'm trying.
Is this how British people reproduce?
Yeah.
It's true.
Anyway, I want to show something. So earlier I said young Neil was actually the most overpowered summon.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he does. That's a bad example. In Sonic the Hedgehog RG Comics, Sonic reveals that his full name is Oogle V. Maurice.
No.
Sonic is just a nickname.
No.
Gotta go fast! I have the most fucked up autism because I'm majorly obsessed with Sonic and Garfield. Who the fuck gave me this? So, the reason I love Garfield... I don't know how my Garfield obsession started. When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of VHS tapes. And we had one which was a... We had a couple of Garfield and Friends VHS tapes. We had Garfield and His 9 Lives, which, if you know, you know. And we had, like, some Garfield and Friends ones. I was obsessed with the Garfield and Friends ones. I would watch it until the tape actually broke. Like, the VCR, like, completely chewed through the tape. When it came to Sonic, my dad bought me and my brother a PS2 when we were about, like, 8. And the PS2, one of the first games I was given was Sonic Heroes. And that was my first introduction to Sonic. And then from there, I just kind of kept playing different Sonic games. And I realized something really, really fucking fast playing through Sonic games. I fucking despise Sonic. Wait, hang on. What is your deepest trauma? Well, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down!
I don't think we've got time for that. What the fuck is that stroll? There's so much money on the floor that way.
Well, I know what I do with money.
God damn it.
I hope you get a bomb and accidentally blow yourself up. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Cashback.
I once knew a girl who was, like, way into plants. Like, she would avoid stepping on grass to not hurt its feelings. And she would, like, apologize if she did and just talk to trees.
That's kind of cute.
No, it wasn't. It was actually quite creepy. It was very disturbing because she would, like, get offended if you walked on grass around her. At first, I thought she was just, like, a bit quirky though. But I think she might actually just be deranged. I'm trying to become vegetarian, but I couldn't be vegan. I love meat too much.
Damn right,
Pause.
you
Pause! No! No! I have a girlfriend now, I have to behave. Wait, no I don't, my girlfriend's here. When do I have to behave?
do. No?
Yippee! Get up.
Help.
Ow. Get up. Oh, hang on, I have to save my woman, sorry. Up, up, up. Sorry, Sam. My woman takes priority.
Die.
Hose before robos.
Move.
I like to think that I'm a pretty good partner, but apparently it kind of fucks up when, you know, last time I visited Gwen's town, we were sharing a bed at night, and she sort of poked me. She was like, "Ashley, I can't sleep." And I just went, "Oh, I can," and I went to sleep. Apparently that's not what you're supposed to do. Learned that the hard way when I woke up penniless and alone. Alright, so I've got on top of you. When are we supposed to start feeling good?
I think we have to bounce.
Ah. Sam, can you come shake the bed for us?
I would if I had corporeal form.
Sam, can you stop using big words? Like form. We don't always need to be reluctantly summoned. We can always just hang out as pals.
And we do quite frequently.
We do daily. We hung out as pals so often that we caught feelings for each other.
True.
Good lord. Can I... Can I share the story of how I asked you out? Because it's kind of funny.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, chat. Here's Ashley's Riz technique to get 2 girlfriends. So catch feelings for someone and their partner. That's step 1, is you need to like them. If you don't like them, then probably don't try to date them, because it's not going to work out in the long run. So anyway, buy a bottle of soju. And don't read the label as to how strong soju is. And then drink almost the entire bottle in a single night. And when your best friend decides to take the soju away from you on the account of she read the bottle and realized that you probably shouldn't be drinking it, she will then give you cider. Drink 3 of the 4 cans of cider she gave you on top of the soju. Because for some fucking reason, you refuse to drink anything non-alcoholic.
Okay,
Probably because of the soju.
In fairness, the soju did say it was like, on the bottle it said it was like 6 units or whatever. Whatever
One
alcohol.
sec, I have a bottle of soju. I have it in front of me.
13% ABV, but 330 milliliters was 28 units.
Yeah, soju, 13% alcohol by volume, 28 units. UK Chief Medical Officers do not recommend drinking more than 14 units in a week.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. So, yeah, chug soju like your life depends on it. Then, when you're really, really fucked up, make your mind up that you're gonna tell your crush you like them, and start texting your friends drunkenly that you wanna, you know, ask out your crush. Ask them out the next day. When they say, give me a minute to think about it, which is completely fair, drink more soju. That's an important step. Then have a really, really nice heart-to-heart with them at a bar, and then again after some steps. After absolutely nothing happened in between the bar and the steps.
It's amazing how nothing happened.
Yeah, we kind of teleported. I was so cool and collected about it.
Yeah.
Then explain clearly and calmly that you would simply like to go on a date with them. That's actually, like, a good step, actually. Step 3. Go on the date, I guess. Be nice. Notice that there's a really, really homophobic deer looking at you for some reason. That was the thing that happened to us. It was strange. But yeah, then during the date, just be super nice to the 2 girls and make sure they're both having a good time. And then go on a second date the next day. And while quite drunk, ask if they want to be your girlfriend. At this point, they will say yes, but please ask again when you're sober. Sober up and ask again. Congratulations, you now have 2 girlfriends. So far, this has a 100% track record of working.
Well, actually, step 1, learn the drums.
I played drums in high school.
You know, that tracks.
Yeah, well, did you tell the story when I was talking about how that happened?
I can't remember.
So, when I was in year 8, or tail end of year 7, early year 8, I was clearly showing signs of ADHD, and my teacher was trying to teach us piano, and I was not getting it at all. I was getting too distracted and just sort of tapping my fingers on stuff. And they were like, hey, I want to teach you something, stay back after class. I'm like, am I being punished? He went, no, I'm being nice to you.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And he was like, I'm setting up a school band, I want you to learn the drums. And I was like, okay. And then I learned drums. I don't know what else to say. For like 3 years I played drums. I played with a group of guys. We named our band Jesus Loves You, because none of us believed in God and we thought it was hilarious. Sorry, do you want a more exciting Ashmore?
Yeah, where's the child
Real
abuse?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty lucky when it comes to like being a teenager. Is I unfortunately don't watch movies like Scott Pilgrim, but I was a bad teenager. Like, I know most people regret who they were as teens because, you know, you grow up, you change and shit. But yeah, no, I was actual like human garbage. So I was mega depressed and super dysphoric, and the way I sort of dealt with that is I had a friend group where we kind of just casually slept together. And while that's cool, it did sort of push me into a realm of like wanting to sleep around as much as possible before I was even 18. And it just kind of made me into this really gross person who just started going for physical stuff over love, which can be fine, but when you're that young, it really warps you. I think it's why I'm such a hopeless romantic now, because I really just like the feeling of being wanted and not just for my body. I like it when people actually comment on things about me.
And we will see
Thanks for
you
watching, everyone. See you next week.
next week, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Edit will
Bye.
hopefully be done in a few days.
Fuck yeah.
Before Friday, I hope. Thursday, even. Oh god, I have 2 days to edit it. Oh, fuck the pressure.